How are we doing, folks? Your host Moose here on the Pitt Panthers Football Network as we welcome you to Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, the ACC championship game between number 3 Clemson and number 3 Pitt, two teams that love to air it out and love to put up points on this season. So it's going to be a great matchup. The winner most likely earning a berth to the college football playoff as we get set to take you down to the field and get underway here from Charlotte, North Carolina. Pitt with Kaiser Artis-Scott back to receive, and we are underway here from Bank of America Stadium. Artis-Scott takes it 10 yards deep in the end zone, takes a touchback, and so senior quarterback Kenny Pickett will lead the Pitt offense out onto the field to get this game started. He's going to hand it off to junior Todd Sibley taking the handoff there. Sibley had a nice game in the Panthers' most recent performance when they beat Miami, and so he's getting the start here over junior halfback CJ London, the former 5-star recruit from Oregon, who had been very, very electric for the Panthers, 4 100-yard games consecutively before really struggling last week again, or 2 weeks ago against Miami, to a 25-yard rushing performance. But Sibley gets off to a great start, goes for 6 yards there, picks up the first down of the day for the Panthers. Shotgun set for Pickett now, 3 wide. He's back. He looks. He's got a man. That's tight end Antonio Greer, and the true junior comes over the middle and takes that one for a gain of 11 and moves the chains for the Panthers near midfield. First down, Pickett, play action. He's going to look, has a man deep, and he's hit as he throws. He had 2 guys breaking open there. That was Paul Lease going down the boundary by the sideline, and Pickett just couldn't get it to him as he took a hit. 2nd and 10 now for Kenny. Looks over the middle. He's got his favorite target. That's Jay Keys, who goes across for a pickup of 5, and we 3rd and 5 now for the Panthers as they're into plus territory. Pickett back to pass, pressure coming up the middle. He withstands it and delivers a strike, finds Paul Lease, the Jersey Jet, for a pickup of 11, and the Panthers move the chains. 1st and 10 now. They go Sibley on the halfback counter. Great move there. Nice job picking up the blocks as Sibley kind of weaves his way forward for a good pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 now for the Panthers. They go tight bunch formation. They find KJ Welsh underneath on a short comeback route. Picks up 5. Sets up a manageable 3rd and 1 for the Panthers. 3 wide set. CJ London checks into the game. Pickett going to keep himself, though, on the read option. He fights through one tackler, and the senior squirms his way forward for just enough yardage to give the Panthers a new set of downs. 2nd and 8 for Pickett. He looks to the sideline. He's got Jay Keys on a short out route there. Pickup of 5. Manageable 3rd and 3 now for the Panthers. 4 wide set. Kenny back to pass. 4-man rush from the Tigers, and they get through. Pickett goes down. That's going to be Trevor Washington, the defensive defensive end playing defensive tackle, comes through the middle, brings Pickett down, and Jay Bump forced to come out and kick a 49-yard field goal to give the Panthers an early 3-0 lead. As we look around the country, Alabama took care of business, knocked off South Carolina, and clinched effectively the number 1 seed in the college football playoff, while UCLA currently putting Cal on upset alert. The Golden Bears need to win to try and get into the college football playoff. They likely will with a victory, but they're trailing UCLA early on in the Pac-12 championship game. We'll keep an eye on that as we go through. It's going to be Zarek Cooper, the Clemson redshirt senior quarterback, handing it off to the junior tailback, Anthony Riggs. He spins off a couple of Pitt defenders, picks up a nice chunky yardage, 13. New set of downs for Clemson. They send a tight end in motion. They go to Riggs again towards the middle of the field. He goes nowhere as that senior defensive captain, Jason Jordan, laying the boom on him at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 now for Cooper. Sean Wolfgang providing the pressure, but he does a good job threading the needle and finding DeAndre Overton near the sideline for a 1st down pickup. Cooper keeps it himself on a read option, turns upfield, runs through Damian Vector, but Jason Jordan there to drag him down. And after a false start now, Clemson will be backed up facing 3rd and 10 from basically right at midfield. 5 wide set for Cooper. He's back to pass. Pitt rushes 4. Has a man, and he's got him. Great throw there as Craig Petty eluded the coverage of Cedric Granger and was able to get 1st down yardage. Great throw from Cooper. Granger comes on the blitz this time, but Petty is able to come open over the middle of the field, picks up 13 on that gain. Another solid pickup, and the Tigers are into the red zone. Pitt brings some pressure, and it's a great job by the Panthers getting hands to the football. Mac McAlevey leading the pressure as they brought a heavy blitz towards Cooper. It'll be 2nd down now. They're going to go to Riggs here. He's going to go on a stretch to the right side of the field. He's brought down after a pickup of 3. 3rd and 7 now for the Tigers as they get back to the line. 2 tight end set. Cooper back to pass. He looks, going towards the end zone. He's got a man. It's a touchdown. It's DeAndre Overton, and Clemson takes the lead 7-3 over the Panthers. And if you take a look at this again, Scott Whaley had a huge chance to make a play on the football, and he just couldn't find the ball. He couldn't locate it in the air. Overton, instead, the most dangerous player on this Clemson offense, is the man to haul it in and give the Tigers an early lead here in the first quarter of the ACC championship. Not a great start now for Pitt on their ensuing possession. Pickett throwing into traffic, lucky to not be intercepted. Third down now for the Panthers. He looks, he's got Jay Keys, and he's not able to hold on through the contact. Keys on the comeback had the football, but he had it jarred free from his grasp, and the Panthers will punt the ball away. Clemson overtaking, or will take over, looking to add to their advantage. It's Riggs up the middle. Nice pickup of 13. He's running very, very well in the opening quarter here for the Tigers. They're going to go back to him. He's chased down. That's Avery Heller, the Panthers' sophomore strong safety, who comes up and makes the tackle. Sets up 2nd and 3. Cooper keeps it himself this time on a read option. He's going to be leveled in the backfield. Jacob Lachlan comes up from his free safety position. The redshirt junior from New York State comes up and makes the stop. Sets up 3rd and 7. They try and run a screen to Hunter, and Andrew Hunter's got nowhere to go. Darren Toth drags him down for a loss in the backfield. Pitt will retake the football here as we get towards the end of the opening frame in the ACC title contest. And it's going to be Sibley weaving his way through some defenders and linemen for a nice pickup of 11. First down for the Panthers. 2nd down now. Pickett in the shotgun. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and he finds a man. That's Paul Lease. Great job by Kenny evading the pressure and the halfback picking up the blitz, allowing a short gain. 3rd and 3. Kenny keeps it again on a read option, and this time Clemson plays it perfectly. Walter Richardson comes up and makes a great tackle there to level Pickett in the backfield as he tried to go for first down yardage like he did on an earlier drive. Can't get it this time, and Clemson takes over. Anthony Riggs powering forward again. Nice pickup of 12, and the Tigers move the chains on their first run on their new possession. Cooper keeps it here on a little triple read option type of play. Scott Whaley's able to eventually pull him to the turf, but he picks up first down yardage. So 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the 37. Cooper rolling to his right, looks back across, and it's defended very well. Kaiser Artis-Scott, the senior cornerback out of Maryland, does a great job knocking that one away, setting up 3rd and 5. Cooper back to pass, plenty of time to throw, but he dumps it off to Riggs. He's got his tight end, David Riggs. Only a pickup of 1 as Chase Pine forces him out the sidelines. Pitt will take over following a Clemson punt here. End of the first quarter, Tigers 7, Panthers 3. So Kenny Pickett leads the Panther offense back on the field, trailing by 4 as we get the second quarter underway. He's going to hand off to Todd Sibley, and he is going to be smoked in the backfield. Loss of 1 there. 2nd and 11 now for Pitt. They go 5 wide set. Pickett making some adjustments. Clemson only rushes 3. Kenny threads the needle. Great catch by Jay Keys. Clemson dropped into an 8-man zone. Pickett waited them out, found Keys over the middle. 15 yards and a first down. On first down, no. Sibley, nowhere to go. Loss of 2. Sets up 2nd and 12, and Pitt goes right back to the 5 wide receiver set here. Pickett back. Clemson brings 5. He looks. He's got a man. Another great throw over the middle by Kenny Pickett. Finds KJ Welsh, the true freshman this time. 23 yards on the catch and run there for the freshman, and Pitt moves the chains. 2nd and 8. Paul Lease gets the ball this time over the middle. Spins out of a tackler. Ends up picking up moderate gain of 5. Sets up a manageable 3rd and 3. Pitt at the Clemson 34. Pickett back to pass. Clemson only rushes 3. Kenny finds a man. It's Paul Lease yet again, the Garden State speedster, the Jersey Jet. Touchdown Leasis, whatever you want to call him. He's Mr. First Down right now as he moves the chains for the Panthers there. CJ London will take the handoff on first down. Picks up 2. 2nd and 8 now midway through the second quarter. Pitt very close to the red zone right now, and it's KJ Welsh on 2nd down, dropping a wide open throw from Kenny Pickett. He could have maybe waltzed into the end zone on that one. 3rd and 8 now. Pitt decides to go 5 wide set. Kenny, quick throw. He's got a man. Welsh holds on to it this time. He got the stickum onto his gloves in between possessions there, and he comes right back out after the drop on the previous down, snags a touchdown, and Pitt retakes the lead here in the 2020 ACC championship game. Great throw from Pickett, finds Welsh. He did a great job recognizing that Clemson was playing him in zone coverage. They didn't have anybody close to him, and he was able to pick him out easily, and he just waltzed I should say Welsh waltzed into the end zone. A look around the country, UCLA 21-14. Dorian Thompson-Robinson, their quarterback, having a great game as the Bruins put the Cal Golden Bears on upset alert. Very interesting to pay attention to, of course, because if Cal loses, that means likely West Virginia will be in the college football playoff following their Big 12 championship they clinched last week over TCU. Pitt looked like they made a third down stop here. That was Avery Heller coming up, making a great tackle, but a face mask penalty will give Clemson renewed life. They'll get a new set of downs and move the football forward here with Anthony Riggs. Picks up 7 there on the handoff. 3rd and inches now for the Tigers, changing the play. They send DeAndre Overton in motion. Instead, they keep it with Zarek Cooper, and he churns his way right through the middle of the field, picks up 3, and gives Clemson a new set of downs. Up the middle, it's going to be Riggs, and he's speared. Avery Heller comes in like a kamikaze and makes an incredible stop there. Loss of 2, 2nd and 12 now. Pitt brings a 3-man rush. They go over the middle. That's Adam Chandler, the former Pitt recruiting target from the same recruiting class as Paul Lease. He went to the Tigers, and he makes a catch there for first down yardage. This time they go the other direction, coming on a slant off the left. That's James Phillips getting behind Damian Vector and getting first down yardage. It's going to be Hunter up the middle here. He's going to be dragged down. Picks up 6, though, for the sophomore tailback. 2nd and 4 now for Clemson. They go Petty in motion into the backfield. Cooper keeps it himself. No, he's going to pitch it. That's going to be Petty, and he's going to be into the end zone. Craig Petty is telling the Panthers he won't back down. What a play by the Tigers there. Incredible play call. Cooper kept it. It looked like it was a read option, but instead it turned out being a wide receiver triple option. They pitch it to Petty, and he's into the end zone. The Tigers take a 14-10 lead here midway through the second quarter. Pickett rolling out on first down. He's just going to safely tuck the ball out of bounds after a pickup of 7. 2nd and 3. London's into the game now. He takes a handoff, fights through some Clemson defenders, picks up 5 when he needed only 3. It'll be a first down for the Panthers. They go trips formation to the near side right. Pickett instead looking to the left where Ogden's open, but Isaiah Simmons comes across and knocks the football away. Great defense by the All-American safety in the Clemson secondary. Pickett rolling out to his right on 2nd down, looks, and it's Paul Lease with another incredible catch. He's had a fantastic first half, his 5th catch of the day, and that one's going to give the Panthers a first down and take the ball near midfield. 3 minutes to play in the opening half of football. London takes it this time on the counter, picks up 7. It'll be 3rd and 1 now. They go heavy set, 2 tight ends. Instead, they run it to the other side of the field, and it's going to be London up the middle. Needed 1, got 2. 1st and 10 now for the Panthers. We wind the clock under 2 minutes to play. 2-minute drill now for the Panthers as they maintain the football here. Pickett, 1st and 10. He's looking for the end zone for Keys. Had it in his hands, but it was great defensive coverage by the Clemson safety there to hit Keys once the football got there and jar things loose. Pickett, though, he's going to roll out on 2nd and 10. Great run. He slides forward. I think that was a pickup of 16 for the Panthers senior signal caller. They're down to the Clemson 24. 1:20 to play here in the opening half of football. London fights through 1 defender, but he gets no gain, just back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 now for Pitt. We're under a minute to play. 5 wide set for the Panthers. Pickett back to pass. Clemson brings a blitz. He rolls away, finds a man. That's Jay Keys, and he just stepped out of bounds. His momentum took him there. If he was able to stay in bounds, he might have been able to make his way to the end zone. First down for Pickett. Pitt with all 3 timeouts still. They hand it off to London, and he twirls forward for a gain of 8. Sets up 2nd and 2 for the Panthers as they take their first timeout with 14 seconds to play on the game clock here in the second quarter. Goal line set. Pickett's going to hand off. London tries to stretch it to the outside, and he can't find any room to run. No gain. It'll be 3rd and 2 now for the Panthers. Pickett here, under center, 2 tight end look. He's going to fake the handoff, play action, and I'm going to give you a little break of the 4th wall here. So what happened was my Elgato game capture lost picture right at this exact moment, so I had to hurry up and hit the pause button. And then because I had to hit the pause button, I was just so flustered when I had to run the rest of the play. I actually had a guy open. Benjamin Ogden was open in the corner, but I was trying to figure out what the heck was going on once I unpaused it, and I just never found him, unfortunately. And so it sets up 4th and 2. Pitt gonna go for it here at the end of the second quarter, trying to take the lead. Pickett rolling out, throw, hits as he throws, and the Panthers end up all for naught. They come up scoreless on that final drive, and Clemson, with a huge momentum booster, will go into the half still leading 14-10, and they're going to get the football to start the second half. What a turn of events. Incredible decision-making by Pat Narduzzi there. Decided to go for it on fourth down. He had the faith in his offense, and the play call just didn't seem to find anybody open. And so the Panthers will go into the second half. Rather than being down by a single point, even with a Clemson touchdown, would still be within one possession. They'll go down 4 with Clemson set to receive the ball here in the ACC Championship at Bank of America Field, Charlotte, North Carolina, on the Pitt Panthers Football Network. So Zarek Cooper leads the Clemson offense out to start the second half of play, currently leading 4 points over the number 4 Pitt Panthers here, and he finds his man DeAndre Overton on a slant across the middle of the field, pickup of 12 as Clemson moves the chains on their opening play as we start the third quarter here. Cooper back to pass on second down, plenty of time. He's got Overton yet again, who evades the coverage of Damian Vector and gets enough yardage to move the chains for Clemson. 1st and 10, Cooper over the middle. He's got his tight end. That's going to be David Riggs, who fights forward through a gang tackle from the Panthers. Pickup of 14, and Clemson, another new set of downs. Cooper up the middle. He's got Anthony Riggs this time. Great blocking through the middle of the field. He picks up 10, setting up very short 2nd and inches now for the Tigers as they hurry to the line. They're quickly looking to demoralize the Panthers, but that's a huge stop off the edge. Senior linebacker, the DC native, Barry Jenkins II, comes up, makes the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 3 now for the Tigers. They pitch it, and Pitt read it all the way. They have 4 guys there. Loss of 5 for the Tigers, and it goes from a very dire scoring situation to now a 40 or 52-yard field goal that's going to go wide right. Pitt escapes unscathed and will have solid field position here to try and counter and potentially take the lead over Clemson. Second out for Pickett, but he's got nowhere to go. Townsend comes off the line, and he brings down Kenny Pickett. He rolled right into the coverage. 3rd and 20 now for the Panthers. Pickett making a change. He looks, rolls out to his right. He's got some room, throws it. He's got a man open. KJ Welsh. He can't hold on to the football. That would have been a huge gain for the Panthers, but Welsh, another drop. He lets it slip through his grasp, and the Panthers are forced to punt the ball back to the Tigers, who get David Riggs across the middle for 15 and a new set of downs near midfield. Cooper back to pass. Pitt bringing some pressure, and it's going to get to him. That's Ronnie Baker off the edge. The junior defensive end from Maine bringing down Cooper. Sets up 3rd and 17. He's back. He's going to be hit and sacked. Jason Jordan, the senior linebacker, the leader of this defense, though, one of the heart and soul members. I think him and Barry Jenkins, that have to be said, are the heart and soul of this defense, and that's a great play. But Whaley on the punt return, he loses the football. He muffs it. Dan McIntyre recovers, and Clemson is going to get a second life here. The ball at the 25-yard line as Cooper misses his receiver on 1st down. But an incredible turn of events. Scott Whaley muffed a punt for the first time this season, and that's going to give Clemson the football. But Avery Heller forces James Phillips out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup. The Tigers will settle for a field goal, but that's 3 more points than you would have expected them to have, with the Panthers supposed to be taking over the football. So this time they will recover it here, take a touchback on the opening kickoff now, and Clemson, nursing a 7-point lead, will allow C.J. London up the middle. Good pickup for 11. The junior finally getting ahead of steam now for the Panthers. Pickett rolling out to his right on 1st down. He's got room to run. The coverage leaves him and allows him plenty of room to roam forward. 1st down pickup for Kenny Pickett. 2nd and 10 for Pitt. Trips formation to the right. London's going to run to the left off tackle, though. Good solid pickup of 7. 3rd and 3 now for the Panthers. They go 5 wide set. Jay Keys, keep an eye on him. He's in the slot. Kenny instead's going to look over the middle for Caleb Cannon, and Bobby McDaniel makes another big play, knocks the football away, and the Panthers punt it back to the Tigers, who can really blow the game open, but not this time. Zarek Cooper dragged down, and that's Scott Whaley making up for his miscue on the last punt return. He gets a sack of the senior quarterback. 2nd and 16, nearly a safety as Cooper was hit as he throws, and what a catch that was. Clemson with an incredible play. Overton moving the chains yet again. He's been incredible for the Tigers, and it's 1st down now. They're out of trouble. Good run there across the middle of the field. That's Riggs for a pickup of 4. 3rd and 4 now for the Tigers as they change the play. Pistol look. Cooper dumps it off as the Panthers bring pressure, but Hunter's got nowhere to go. Andrew Hunter needed 4.5. He got about 4. Clemson will punt the ball back to the Panthers, still trailing just by a touchdown. Pickett, he's going to find his man. That's the Jersey Jet, Paul Lease, across the middle. He's having a great game for the Panthers, moving the chains there as they get near midfield. 2nd and 6 for Kenny. Rolls out to his right, creating some space. He's going to scramble. Instead, dumps it off. Great job sucking in the Clemson defense there and dumping it off to Benjamin Ogden, playing in his first action in 4 games after returning from a back injury. C.J. London now gets a 3-yard carry up the middle. 3rd and 7 for the Panthers. They go 5 wide. Keys again in the slot. Pickett looking for him. No, instead he's going to go to Caleb Cannon, but great defensive coverage there by Dan McIntyre, jarring the football loose. 4th and 7. Pitt is going to have to go for it to keep their hopes alive here late in the 3rd quarter. And Pickett goes right back to Caleb Cannon across the middle of the field. Needed 7. He got 12. Mini Gronk able to haul that one in. The Panthers take us to the end of the 3rd quarter, trailing Clemson 17-10 in the ACC championship game, but driving here on the Pitt Panthers Football Network. So as we start the 4th quarter, it's 2nd and 8 for the Panthers. They go 4 wide set. Pickett back, dumps it off. He's got Paul Lease yet again. Another grab there for the Garden State speedster, and it's going to be a 1st down for the Panthers at the Clemson 13. Antonio Greer goes in motion. They hand it off to London. He finds some open running room through the middle of the field. Good solid chunk of 5. 2nd and 5 now for Pitt. 5 wide set. Kenny Pickett alone in the shotgun. Looks, finds Jay Keys on a bubble screen, but he only gets 3 as he's going to be hauled down by the linebacker there. 3rd and 2 now for the Panthers here in the 4th quarter. Pickett back to pass. Pressure brought by Clemson. Kenny has just forced to essentially throw it up, and he's not able to find an open target. So 4th and 2. The Panthers bring the offense back out onto the field. 5 wide. Needing a 1st down or a touchdown to keep their hopes alive. Pickett, he's got Keys. He's into the end zone. He shrugs off Isaiah Simmons. Jay Keys, the All-American receiver, wins the battle over the All-American safety. Take a look at this from Keys. Great little stutter step, puts Simmons on his back, and he waltzes into the end zone. The Panthers will tie the football game. What a touchdown. 17-17 now. Your Pitt Panthers level the game with Clemson in the ACC title contest. The Tigers looking to counter those. Derek Cooper finds DeAndre Overton yet again over the middle. 14-yard pickup. He gets Clemson a 1st down. They go 3 wide set this time. They go to Riggs up the middle on the handoff, though. He battles through 1 tackler before eventually Jacob Laughlin drags him to the ground. Pickup of 6. 2nd and 4 now. Pitt giving the Clemson receivers plenty of room. Instead, they run a screen. Riggs has nowhere to go. Malachi Bordeaux sneaks into the backfield and brings him down. 3rd and 10 now for the Tigers. 4 wide. Cooper back to pass. Pitt brings a blitz. He's got nowhere to go. Whaley couldn't bring him down, but Darren Toth finishes the job. The senior defensive tackle from Altoona, the leading sack getter in the NCAA this season, adds another one to his tally, his 14th sack. And after a Scott Whaley 19-yard return this time, he makes up for that muffed punt. He ends up giving the Panthers great field position near the 40, and they're going to get up to near midfield following a C.J. London 10-yard run. Pitt into plus territory now on 2nd down. Kenny rolling out to his right, evades a couple of defenders, but he's going to be brought down. Townsend did not let up in his pursuit. He's going to get the sack. 3rd and 7 now for the Panthers. 5 wide set. Pickett alone in the shotgun bunch formation to his left. He's going to look that way, and he's got his favorite target. Jay Keys sheds a couple of tacklers, and again, he steps out of bounds. If he keeps his feet in, he could potentially run all the way to the end zone, but instead it's a 1st down for Pitt inside of the Clemson 35, and they're going to get 8 more yards down to the 25 on a C.J. London carry there. 2nd and 2. They go 5 wide. Pickett back to pass. The Tigers rush 4. Townsend chasing him. He's got plenty of room to run, though. He's across the 1st down marker down to about the 15 where he dips out of bounds. 1st down for the Panthers as they continue to churn through this clock against the Clemson defense. London nearly found a path to the end zone, but he picks up 5. 2nd and 5 now. 3.5 minutes to play in the ACC title game. Pickett back, looks over the middle. He's got C.J. London, gets 1st down yardage, but can't find his way into pay dirt now. 1st and 10. Jay Keys into the game to take the direct snap. I think we all know what's coming, and Keys is into the end zone. touchdown. Jay Keys, the key man, into the end zone, and it's a touchdown for the Panthers. They take the lead 24-17. That's 2 touchdowns for Keys now in the fourth quarter as Pitt, looking for their 3rd straight ACC title. H2 Pitt, more like H3 Pitt, as Pitt takes the lead over Clemson, who will retake the football now from their own 25 with 3:13 to play in regulation in the ACC championship. Cooper back to pass. Pitt brings a 5-man blitz. He looks outside. It's intercepted. Damian Vector jumped the route. The freshman from West Virginia who came to Pittsburgh for an opportunity to be a starter on this defense makes a huge play, gets his feet, both of them inbounds. That would be a pick on Sundays. Panthers will retake the football with an opportunity to ice this football game. And there's C.J. London running for 9. A great carry there by the junior. And what a play. This Pitt Panthers defense in the second half has been absolutely incredible, and that play by Damian Vector might just be the icing on the cake. 3rd and 1 now for Pitt Clemson after using their first timeout. Keys is in the backfield. He's going to take the direct snap. He's got first down yardage. Clemson uses their second timeout, and Pitt can start running the clock down. One more first down should do it. It's going to be London on second down. He fights his way forward for a short gain, sets up 3rd and 5 as the clock winds to about a minute and a half remaining. London in the backfield, 2 tight end set for the Panthers. It's going to be C.J. London, and he's going to churn for a first down and for an ACC championship. Pitt to the playoff. Hashtag it, folks. Pitt to the playoff. Kenny Pickett comes out in victory formation. Pickett to the playoff even. And the Pitt Panthers defeat the Clemson Tigers, the 3rd time these two teams have faced each other in the ACC championship game. And Pitt takes the series, their 2nd ACC title over Clemson, 3rd overall and 3rd in a row. These Pitt Panthers are for real, and what a season they've put together. 3rd bite of the cherry, hopefully the 3rd time's the charm, as they will be going to the college football playoff. And now the question really becomes, where will they be seated? You're likely going to see the 4 teams in the college football playoff will likely be Alabama, it will be Houston, it will be Pitt, and it will be either Cal, provided they can come from behind against UCLA, or it will be West Virginia if UCLA holds on to beat the Golden Bears. So we'll see how things shake out, but for tonight, the Panthers will savor this victory, a 24-17 win over Clemson, one of the best games of the season that we've seen, and a great victory for your Pitt Panthers. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of the game in the comments. Hail to Pitt, and we'll see you very, very soon for the recap of Conference Championship Week and a look into who will be in the college football playoff. Hail to Pitt. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.